I thought I'd take the opportunity to unpack a little bit about my interview coaching call, how it works, what it contains, what the benefit is to you, and what you can expect when you book an interview coaching call with me. So when you go for an interview, traditionally we have been told that you need to prepare for interviews. And I'm not negating that. It's really important to prepare for an interview. However, what most people do by way of preparation is they research the company, they research the role, and they research the people or the panel who are going to be interviewing them. And whilst that's not wrong, that is not where your preparation ends. Where I really find the power in interview coaching is through role play. So what we do in an interview coaching call is there's two parts to an interview coaching call. The first part, we go into a full role play interview scenario. I interview you, okay? And you will answer as though you are in an interview. Now, obviously, we can either have a generic interview or you can bring a job spec for a position that you are about to be interviewed for, and we can tailor the interview according to the job spec. So either way is not a problem. The second part of the call, what we do is we go into a full debrief. So I'm going to give you feedback, overall feedback on your presentation, your tone of voice, your language, the feeling I get from you. And then we're going to go question by question by question. And I'm going to say to you, right, this is how you answered this question. This is what you were telling me. This is what you can tell me, which will maximize your chances of finding this job. Again, what I do is I come at it through a recruiter's eyes. I've held over 10,000 interviews in my life. I know what I'm looking for when I'm interviewing a candidate, and I'm going to give you this feedback. Friends, when was the last time that you had absolutely candid feedback on your interviews? Don't you wonder how you interview? You know, it's absolutely critical that we refine these skills. So that's interview coaching. It is absolutely a powerful tool. And I'm going to tell you where the secondary power comes from this interview coaching call. What I do with the call, again, the call is anywhere between 60 and 90 minutes. We schedule for 60 minutes, but I'd like you just to leave margin in case we do go over, because there's nothing worse than having to cut off due to time. I will record this call, and I will send you a copy of the recording of the video after our call. What you will then do is you will go and you will watch yourself. When have you watched yourself being interviewed? What an absolute privilege to be able to do this. And so many of my clients who have taken up this offer have said that that is where they actually learned the most. Not so much the feedback I gave them, but simply watching themselves and seeing themselves through an interviewer's eyes. That's powerful, my friends. The last point I want to make on the interview coaching call is the power of role play. Salespeople, I've been in sales for many, many years, and salespeople regularly role play their sales strategies and their sales tactics, and this is why they are so successful. Don't you think it's time you role played that important interview? Book a call with me and let's get the show on the road.